Dr. Frankenstein created a monster from body parts. Now join me as I too create a monster from a scribble. The scribble this week was drawn by my lovely friend Jax. Okay guys, we've got an interesting one this week. I can sort of see different shapes. I mean, I'm not sure if you can see, there's almost a skull shape there, but I can see something, I think. Let's have a little look what we can do here. So I think there's an eye there and an eye there maybe. So I'll start there, I think. Let's round this off. Let's make there an eyelid under there. It comes round like that, and then this sort of goggly eye like that. And then I'm going to do another eye like this. Now I could see it's almost like a duck beak there, but I think that's too obvious. I might go with something a little different. Let's have a think. There's two things I can do. I can either do this as a chin with a mouth there, or I can do a little mouth there and make this some sort of bib or something. Let's have a think. I might go with the chin because the bib might be a bit basic. I'm going to go round here, so if I can make this point into that sort of dimple chin there, like that. We'll curve that around, and then we can do a mouth coming round and up like this. So you see that? So I'll do this sort of big sharp tooth there. Maybe some weird teeth like this. That sort of works. There's got a bit of a hunchback. You see the hunchback there? Yeah, that can work. And then we can go around like that. Yep, it's going crazy already. That's why I like it. So let's do, the nose is going to be a hard one. So what I might do is to make this line some more stitches. And then put a nose under there like this. It's still a little bit duck-like in a weird way, even though there's no beak. So then we're going to make this some frown lines there, and maybe some more stitches up here. It's the good thing with the to make it a monster, you can, if there are lines you can't really use, you can make it into like it's been pieced together by different animals. Darken that line in, and then I'm going to put maybe some spiky hair. Yeah, that's looking alright. Like that. Okay. Now let's bring this down, because there can be an arm there. I don't know if you can see an arm, but there's sort of a weird arm shape, and I can match that up on this side. Maybe put some hand shapes there if we can, like little animal hands. That sort of works. Now I'm going to bring this line down, but bring it over, and then he's got a sort of cape in here. There we go. And that can continue around where this line comes over. It's like a sort of villain cape. Coming around there, there we go. Now, I'm not sure what to do with this bit just yet, so I'll come back to that. What I might do, just for comedy effect, because I like doing this, I'm going to bring us some underpants. Do like a good pair of underpants. So let's make this down here into a pair of Y fronts. There we go. Take all the dignity away. No, that's why he looks so angry. He hasn't got any trousers. And then some feet can go underneath there. I'll make them like the paws up there actually. Like that, there we go. Now what do we do up here? This is really going to be complicated, this part. So that might have to be some more stitches maybe. Maybe we'll stitch him up here. He's had a real accident on the back of his head here. I don't know what's gone on there. There. Let's just smoothen that in a little bit. And then I might actually bring that shoulder up and darken that bit in, because that's a sort of problem area. There we go, that works. Now let's do a couple of lines here, because I can make this into a kind of, like he's got a ponytail. See, looks a bit piratey. There we go. Move a few more bags under this eye maybe. It definitely looks like he's in a bit of pain, this one. So let's put some more stitches on this bit, because there's another area there that's not used, which explains the pain, you know, even more wounds. And another one over here, I think. Maybe some ooze pouring out of there, just make it all gross. There we go, a bit of mould on him. I think he needs a bit of a tail as well. I think he's kind of, looks like he lacks in this area. Let's put some sort of little crocodile spikes going along there. And we're going to bring a line along and some little circles on there. And I might continue that skin mark on there. Oh, there's another little wound there, look. Oh, he has a bad time. There we go. Let's make him all spotty and warty. There we go. And then just to finish him off, a little bit of ground underneath. A little bit of grass. Just filling those lines. And I don't know where these names come from, I think I'm up on the spot, but this one is going to be called Vernon.